I never believed in that shit before.
You saying somebody's taken possession of your daughter?
Oh, oh yeah, it might be a demon. Okay, thank you for telling me.
No,
Um,
I'm talking about like an elven possession.
you know what? I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying she's remarkably not like my daughter this morning. I don't
Oh,
know.
I,
It's been a little weird.
well, I mean, this is the year for weird. So
I
this
might
whole
be a,
year has been
yeah,
weird.
yeah. I'm okay. I'm gonna confess, I might be a little open to suggestion because we watched the first 2 episodes of Evil last night.
Okay, and I take it that's a TV show or something.
Yes. And I kept, okay, basically people are pretending it's not, but YouTube is basically using YouTube Shorts as fucking ads for like their TV and movies and shit. Even though
Oh
they're
yeah.
called, yeah, you know. But I kept seeing stuff for Evil. I liked Lucifer. Um, but I yeah, and when they went on hiatus or whatever and then switched to Netflix, I didn't see that last season, but I liked what I saw. And I don't know, man. The first 2 episodes so far are coming out great. So
I didn't watch anything of Lucifer. I saw commercials for it and such, and it just did not do anything. I mean,
okay, I was the same.
make. By the way, good morning, Digi. Good morning, Joshua.
Good morning, gentlemen. Okay, the thing with Lucifer
It,
is, you know how some people like some shows the first season is really great and then it's garbage. This was kind of the it's I've been seeing it's the reverse lately. Like, the first few episodes were not great, but it got better. It yeah.
for me, it's the idea of trying to take Lucifer and making him a nice guy.
Um.
Okay, I mean that's
Okay.
that's not a premise. You know, it's like
Okay. They
mm,
changed what the purpose of Lucifer was. Basically, he's a jail keeper, and he doesn't like the job, and he didn't want it because it's isolating. And I mean, yeah, he'd go and torture people, but basically, he just held
oh,
the keys. So he got bored and he wanted to come to Earth and hang out and chill and be hedonistic. And it's, yeah, it's kind of like what American Gods did to Anubis.
no, I didn't watch that either.
Okay, I like the show, but there are clips floating around of this one scene of Anubis escorting a woman to her final destination. She died. She
Oh,
didn't know it.
oh,
Yeah.
was that the black guy
Yes.
that weighed the heart against the
Yes.
feather?
Yes.
I saw that clip.
That was
The
beautiful.
I saw that clip yesterday.
That is a beautiful clip.
Yeah. By the way, tall person. Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning. Where I was a big pile of branches and limbs. At least, you're getting shit done, Joshua.
Yeah. Um.
Oh, Willie's here
That,
too. Nice.
yeah. Oh yes. Good morning, Willie. I'm sorry.
No, he just
Um.
popped in, so.
Yeah, but I said good morning to tall person, and Willie was in ahead of him.
Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Hello, tall person.
So maybe I'm just so used to seeing Willie in there, I forgot to say hi to him. But then again, it could be I'm running on about 2.5 hours of sleep since yesterday morning.
Yay! I'm so happy. It's not just me.
So, my the the nerves in my legs were up and singing all night. And my
Oh,
damn cat. I got
oh
up to walk around, trying to see if maybe if I walked around that would ease things up a bit.
no. That
And
works for me, but
I go to crawl back into bed, and the damn cat is laying there stretched out down the bed with his head on my pillow.
Well, you can't move the cat now.
So it's like,
Kitty cat loves you,
well,
apparently.
well, Tall, I'm glad to see that you can catch one of these live, but I'm sorry that your work is slow. So I almost squished. You're right. I did almost. I put that in capital letters, almost, because the wife would kill me if I squished him. She would find a way to squish me. Besides that, this cat has not been declawed. The wife
Ooh,
did not believe in declawing
I
cats that
don't
were
either.
going to spend any time outdoors.
I
Which
don't. No, I don't believe in declawing cats. Period. I mean,
I've got no problem with either. The thing about this though is about once every 2 years, we've got the scratching posts with the hemp rope around them
yeah.
so that he can scratch on those. And about every 2 years, we have to replace them all. Replace the rope.
Well,
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good, tall person. Uh, that's like working at the hotel. We go through, starting in late February, early March through the first week of September. We are, well, the middle of August. Well, back now that school starts in August instead of September. Remember when school used to start the first week of September?
for me in New York as a little girl, it used to start the middle of September.
Okay. But yeah,
Yeah, and
school never, but now school starts in August.
okay, I just need to know it's no longer the last week of August, is it? It's probably like the next to last week.
It's in the middle of August now, school starts up. And it's like, because this coming weekend, Labor Day weekend, was that was the last weekend for us to go camping
Ooh.
when I was a kid.
Oh, that's right.
All right. And
Oh,
we always went to the same campsite. Well, and when I say campsite, I'm talking like 5 acres worth of campsite. I'm not talking about a KOA camp. But yeah, we'd go out to that, out to that area out on the lake and camp for the weekend, catch our last frog legs and the last of our sunbellies and bluegills, and hopefully get a snapping turtle. And then, because starting September, that's when school started again, and that's why birthdays. If your birthday was in October, you couldn't start school. You had to wait until the next year because you had to be 5 or 6, whatever age it was, to get
before
into
September. Yeah.
into kindergarten, and no later than the month of September.
Mhm.
And with my birthday being October, I started a year behind the other kids whose birthday, well, their birthday was 10 days ahead of me, so they got to graduate a year ahead of me.
Oh. Oh,
What
hey, B. Good
were,
morning. Sorry.
do you think there's a growing feeling of generational contempt? The Generation Z, I guess, is what they're calling themselves now. The 17, 18, 19-year-olds, I guess. Their contempt for Gen X is amazing online. I see that a lot. Uh, us boomers are completely ignored. So I guess that's a good thing. People don't mess with us old farts. Um, but the Gen X crowd are the ones that are being attacked more than anything else, from what I can see.
What I've been seeing is a lot of attacks on boomers because you guys had it better. I mean, you got your houses when the pricing was good, and you could actually say pull yourself up by your bootstraps to you guys, and it actually worked. Not so much now.
Okay, now I do see a lot of hate for the boomers that sit there and go back in my day and expect it
Yeah,
to be the same today.
yeah, or
All right,
expect you to like go in
which
person for job interviews and shit, or just walk in and ask for an application and get the job like before you leave the store.
right, well, the people my age who have refused to accept the fact that the world has really changed,
Yes.
especially in the past 20 to 30 years. Which, I mean, I realize the world has changed. Do I like a lot of the changes? No.
Yeah, Josh, that was for me too. My abusers withdrew me from school because they wanted more foster kids, and they also wanted me to work more hours at a job I was working part-time at while going to school. So I had to get my GED after I escaped, and yeah, I passed that shit. And one of the guy was like, "Why are you here?" He was holding up my paper. Can I ask why you never graduated? And I told him the truth, and then he cried.
Now,
Yeah.
and tall person, you asked what my general ties when I was in my 30s. I was in the military throughout my 30s,
Hmm.
but I still had, well, my grandfather, both my grandparents has already passed by then. But up until my grandparents had passed, I had great ties with them. I had a lot of respect for them because a lot of foundational wisdom and knowledge was with them. Learning from my grandfather about, I mean, my one grandfather had a steel plate in his head from World War II.
Oh wow.
Uh, and he would sit there and he was a functional alcoholic.
Oh no.
Okay. Uh, but it was from the alcohol was the only thing that gave me any relief from the headaches he got from that steel plate. So, and at first I couldn't, for years, I didn't understand that until I started getting into my nerve pain and I could
Yeah.
drink a quart of Jack Daniels and still be stone sober.
Mm.
And then I understood how you could drink that much alcohol on a constant basis and still be sober. So, or just not be totally afflicted by it. Then again, my father, he was blinded in one eye in Korea.
Oh my god.
So there was a lot of military stuff that got passed down to me and my brothers. And, but then my family, there was no, there were no such thing as boy jobs and girl jobs. My dad had us all out weeding the garden. He had us
Oh,
all out changing oil in the cars, changing tires, learning how to work on the vehicles, learning how to drive the tractors. My mom had us all cleaning house, washing dishes, doing laundry. I mean, wash, fold, wash, dry, fold, put away.
I bet you had you
Clean,
all learning how to cook too.
oh yeah, oh definitely that, and well, that was my dad. My dad
Mm.
had us all learning how to cook. So there, I mean, there. The only boy jobs came to when it come to baling hay
That's understandable.
because that just took raw strength.
Mm.
But while we were out baling hay, my sisters were inside cooking meals for us. So same way comes slaughter season. Come slaughter season, the boys were out butchering, doing this killing of the cows and pigs and chickens and whatever. But my sisters were inside taking care of the stuff that, getting meals ready and that kind of stuff. So farms are great for equal opportunity. There is no sexism on a farm.
Mm-hmm.
Except when it comes to things that actual matter, like physical strength,
Yeah.
or now my sisters did the hand sewing. Why? Because their fingers weren't all bunged up from handling bales of hay and such all day long. So they had a little more dexterity in their fingers than us boys did once we got into our teen years. But we all knew how to sew before then. So again, that's I see my grandson being spent time on an iPad at 5 years old. And I sit there and I say, I want to take that thing away from him when he's in the car. Because he doesn't see anything outside.
Mm-hmm.
We took him out Christmas light looking last year. And he missed over half of them because he was spending his time staring at his iPad. So, let's see here. Yeah, Josh, when I turned 16, I was given a car when I was 15, but I had to get it running. It was not roadworthy when I got it. And my mom totaled it the week before my 16th birthday. So I didn't get my first car until I was 19 years old and in the Air Force.
Oh my God.
But and the definite, okay, I see hard, I worked hard for yourself and your family, Josh, right? The definition of hard work has changed in my lifetime. What I think of as hard work, which is physical labor, now usually means mental labor.
Yeah.
There was a video I saw of the 1960s boys gym class.
Oh my God, yes.
And I tell you, these kids, all of them were ripped.
Yeah.
They were all ripped. I mean, they're all doing parallel bars and climbing ropes and and I'm not talking like 10 or 15. I'm talking like 80 kids, 80 boys lined up to climb ropes or doing parallel bars. And doing a minimum of 16 push-ups.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could get a high school kid today, just go out and pick 5 of them, and all 5 could do 5 push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Or climb a rope, 15 feet into the air. We, Josh, I grew up in a house, today would be considered dysfunctional. My dad was a functional alcoholic. I mean, he drank a case of Old Dutch beer a day.
Oh my God.
And a case and a half on the weekends if he wasn't working. And he did that up until I was in 6th grade. Yeah, that's true too, Josh, about kids getting hurt in gym class. Um, Whippings in my house, beatings in my house was common. You usually lined up on Saturday morning to get whippings for everything you did throughout the week.
Oh my God, what the hell?
Well, you know, that's when Dad was home on Saturday morning.
Oh my God, I can't.
But that doesn't. I mean, uh, our family wasn't the only family that did that. So what today would be considered an abusive family was a normal family when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no sex about it. There was no unwanted touchings or anything like that. It was more of a physical punishment. It wasn't go to your room, even though there was that for minor stuff. Go to the room or go stand with your nose in the corner, or chew on a bar of soap for a minute. Take a bite out of a bar of Dove soap. Ugh. My teeth hurt still to this day thinking about
Thinking
that.
about it, yeah.
But anyway, now we spent 20 minutes talking about anything but fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My childhood was pretty shit, but you made me sad. That
it,
was
it,
pretty sad.
it's different, but I've got no complaints about my childhood. Because without my childhood being what it was, I would not be the man I am today, and I would not have the son that I've got today.
Looking at it from that side, applied to me, it's also correct. And I regret everything. Fuck it. Yeah.
That I wouldn't have my outlook on life that I've got today if it wasn't for how the childhood that I had.
Same.
I mean, I had a great childhood as far as I'm concerned. I mean, my mom and dad are both active with me in scouting. They really pushed me through to be all that I could be in scouting. They pushed me, even though I was horrible at playing basketball and baseball, they still let me try out every year until I got cut off the team during either first cuts or final cuts. Uh,
Wow.
Nothing's more embarrassing than being cut off of the baseball team or basketball team during first cuts.
Yeah.
But that was me. But I still tried out the next year.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
And that was my mom and dad saying, yes, if you want to try out, we'll take you. We will help you practice. We will, my dad put up basketball hoops for us and stand out there and help me, try practicing this, try practicing that, know, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, there's not just bad parts to how I grew up. Yeah, there was the punishments, sure. My sister and I had a discussion about this the other day,
Um,
and she was wanting to bring up some of the stuff, and I told her, I said, listen, sis, that happened over 50 years ago. Uh, it's no longer part of my life. It's not something I think about or dwell on. You know, it Why dwell on what happened to me 50 years ago when I want to think about what I'm going to be doing today or tomorrow? Oh, wow, Wiley, that's great.
Yeah, I hear you, Joshua. I'm so sorry.
Oh man, broken nose. Oh man, I tell you, the first time I broke my nose, well, the only time I ever broke my nose, I sat there, held my nose, and cried like a little baby. That hurt so bad.
Oh,
I don't care what mm, that. Oh, that was such pain.
I
I
can't
think I'd rather
imagine
be
that.
punched in the solar plexus than have my nose broken again.
Well, yeah, breaking bones compared to just getting punched. I mean, yeah, it's a bad punch, but still, it's, you'll get up a few minutes and be okay.
Well, when I broke my leg, I didn't think anything about it.
Okay.
My leg didn't hurt until after they put it in the cast. So,
Wow.
yeah. Okay, so let's talk about something good. Remember a couple of weeks ago, the Florida Department was the Florida Department of Environmental Protection was talking about putting hotels and pickleball courts and all that crap in the state parks
Okay.
here in Florida. Well, enough people went and told them to stick that idea up where the sun would never shine that they have drawn back on that plan.
Yay.
They announced that plan back on the 19th of August. And less than 11 days later, well, actually, it's 10 days. 10 days later, in 10 days, they got so much feedback, negative feedback on that idea that last night they announced that they were withdrawing that plan.
Damn.
Florida people, Florida man and Florida woman get a lot of jokes thrown their way, and a lot of them are true. The way we laugh at hurricanes and storms and such, and the way we act sometimes. But
shit gets done.
don't mess with the state parks.
Mm-hmm.
Leave, like one guy, like, oh my God, it's Wick says, leave Florida, Florida.
Yeah. How are we going to have gator attacks if we don't have a place for our gators?
Well, if you live in Missouri, they are.
Wow.
You broke your job, Willie. Oh my goodness. How'd you break your job? Oh, jaw. Okay.
I was waiting for that. Oh my God.
I had a guy do a roundhouse kick and dislocated my jaw.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
That hurt.
Of course it fucking hurt.
Oh. Went down to the hospital and they popped my jaw in place, gave me some Tylenol 3s and Motrin 800s. Gave me some Motrin 800s and sent me on home. Gave me a 3 days. 3 days. Didn't have to go to work. I was in the Air Force, active duty at the time, so I got 3 days bed rest.
God, it's fucking horrible.
I didn't eat for 2 of those 3 days. It hurt to eat.
Bet. Oh my God. I can't even.
Yeah, getting kicked. Yeah. Dislocation and broken are 2 different things. I've never had my jaw broken. The only thing I've had fingers broken on my left hand. Well, I've had fingers broken on both hands. Come to think of it, and had my leg broken, and my nose, and that's it.
It sounds horrible.
What?
Having all that broken, yeah.
Well, broken fingers are nothing. You get a couple of popsicle sticks, some duct tape.
Oh my God.
Tape them to, put them on either side, tape them up, and you're good to go.
You gotta pretend I never heard that.
We had one guy use zip ties. Zip tied the popsicle sticks.
You can't.
Yeah, fingers are far enough away from the heart, don't I? Now, I tell you what, though, I've had a broken heart. That hurts. That's the most pain. Broken heart is the most pain. So
yeah, I won't be discussing that. not unless you want to turn this into the most depressing stream that ever existed.
Nah. Not into depression today.
Please.
So, that's why I quit listening to that Kamala interview on CNN last night.
Oh my God, I was hoping you'd do it so the rest of us wouldn't have to. But
yes, did I watch it? Yes. Did I
come on.
wait a second here. Okay. I have no. Now the Supreme Court. Oh, this is the Maryland Supreme Court. Okay.
What?
Maryland Supreme Court upholds decision to reinstate serial subject Aiden Syed's conviction.
Good.
I do not know who that is.
Me neither. But he probably deserves it.
So, he's a podcaster, serial podcast subject.
Oh no.
Aiden Syed. So, it's a murder conviction. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right. Speaking of murder convictions and podcasts.
Oh no.
Okay. Dick, you know who Dick Wolf is?
Oh no, the Dick Wolves. No, I do not know.
Sure you do. You know, he's the guy that created Law and Order.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't watch that show, so I wouldn't know, but okay.
All right. Well, they are now doing a true crime podcast.
Okay.
All right. They have the real life prosecutors. They're going to have the real life cops that were involved with crimes, and they are going to do a real life crime podcast. And the Law and Order fans are going absolutely nuts over it.
Well, okay then.
So, oh, kidney stones. No, 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 no. I remember when my dad
Yeah.
went through kidney stones. To
Yeah,
hear
it's
him
fucking awful.
scream in pain when he was past those, and he had to pee into the filter,
Oh,
in the little filter funnel, so he could collect up the. He had to keep them to take them in to show the doctor.
oh my God.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, okay, Willie. We don't need to be discussing that. All right. You just keep that. No. Absolutely. We will not be discussing that type of surgeries.
Wow, this stream just keeps getting better and better.
Mm. This is supposed to be FunStream, not let's see who can put Shroom in agony.
I will say
Mm.
though, you gave me a new fantasy, Willie. I hope my ex gets very painful kidney stones. So thank you for that at
Oh,
least.
you. I mean, I remember years ago they were talking about using ultrasound to break up kidney stones so that they wouldn't be as painful to,
Pass.
to pass. They'd just be.
I don't know, man.
But man, nah. I and women get kidney stones, don't y'all?
Mm-hmm. I've had them. It's not fun, especially when you don't know what the fuck it is, and then a friend of yours has to tell you. No, it was
All
not
you know
good.
is it hurts when you pee.
It didn't hurt when I pee. It hurt when I laid down.
Oh,
Yeah, I could feel them all through my back. It was fucking horrible. It was like it went through me from front to back. It was like a sword or something. I mean, it was fucking awful.
well, that's why. Yeah, gents, if you want to prevent kidney stones, make sure you're always peeing clear. Drink so much liquid that you always pee clear. Just take a look at what's coming out of you when you're standing there over the toilet and making sure that you're peeing as clear as possible. If it
B,
starts getting dark yellow, that means you haven't drank enough fluids that day.
really B.
Yeah.
That's not a fair comparison.
Hey, B Token,
Um,
how you doing today?
I'll take childbirth because kidney stones are sharp pains. Childbirth was kind of dull, and my first time, I mean, yeah, I was in pain, but it was bearable because I kept looking forward to the epidural I never fucking got. No, I never got it in either fucking delivery. It was horrible.
Mm.
Also, when I had kidney stones, I didn't have this giant fat fucking nurse, who refused to wait for me to open my leg wider, and she just launched herself on my leg.
She
Yeah, I
what
had.
herself?
She just launched herself, like threw herself across my leg.
Right.
Because apparently I took too long to open my legs wider. So she decided she was going to speed the process and literally just dropped on my leg to open it wider. And yeah, and that's how I got varicose veins in my left knee. So
Oh.
I wanted to sue so bad because she really fucked up. I mean, you don't see them now, but she really fucked up my leg.
Yesterday after the show, I had to go to Winn-Dixie and pick up a few things. And I picked up my bottle of cucumber and mint sparkling water.
Ooh, okay.
And I mixed some of it in with my Crystal Light. That was really good.
What flavor was the Crystal Light?
I mixed lemon with the citrus.
Okay.
But they were giving away. They had a introductory sale on a Cajun crab dip.
Ooh.
All right, got let's see here, 7 ounces of it for $2.
That's not bad.
And oh no, that's real. It's like gotta be $5 or $6 for it.
I mean, I
Regular
don't get that because it's not made of fucking crab and lobster, you know? Anything with like fish or seafood attached to the name and it's not made of fish or seafood, it's still fucking high priced.
Yeah. And well, I'm going to assume it's artificial crab, but that's okay. It was actually, it had a nice spice. What happened to your icon there, Ramen? Your avatar went.
What the hell?
You're looked like you were trying to play a video there.
No. Oh my God. I'm naked. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Wiley, they got Old Bay down here. I don't buy it, but yeah, they've got Old Bay here. There we go. Now you're back.
I'm not naked anymore. That was not fun. Oh my God. I tried that artificial crab he recommended that time.
Right.
Oh, it was not fun.
Oh, you didn't like it?
It was sugary and weird tasting.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it is. Well, see, I don't eat it straight. I always make up a crab salad out of it.
Yeah, I was gonna make a crab salad, but there was a brand that Save-A-Lot used to have, and there's no Save-A-Lot near my house anymore. For those of you who don't know, during the quarantine, a lot of the Save-A-Lots near me went out of business. So the nearest one now is like 50 miles away. And I really loved it there because it was nice and small and clean, and they had the best vegetables and meat and everything. Yeah, so I have to go through Walmart now. Yeah, but yeah, I would get their fake crab there, and you could just nibble on it like a snack. It was really good.
Oh.
And I don't know what brand it was. All I know is I can't find it anymore. And it makes me sad.
When I buy artificial crab, be it from Walmart or Sam's or whatever, I just turn into a crab salad and makes or do up like a lobster roll, but with crab instead of lobster.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
So I mean, that's what I do with it, and because the wife won't eat her idea of good seafood, like I said, well, she'll finally eat. There's one place about an hour's drive from here that's got fish tacos that she'll eat. I don't know what kind of fish they use. They won't tell you. Now, I don't like them because it doesn't taste like fish. It doesn't taste like anything. But that's why she likes it, because it doesn't taste like fish.
So what's the point of ordering fish tacos if they don't taste like fish?
She doesn't like seafood.
I just gotta say cod is my favorite because it's so light, like the flavoring is so light.
All right. Clams Casino, that sounds interesting. Now, see, while I don't like oysters, I do like clams. I like clams and mussels.
Not raw, though.
No, not raw.
You know what? There was a street vendor during the San Gennaro feast, and he'd sell you a bag of clams. or container clams, and it would just be raw clams with a bunch of wedges of lemon. And I mean, yeah, he made the baked ones too, but I remember watching my mom eat raw clams and being ill. So tiny.
Have you seen this newest thing going around with watermelon about putting lemon juice on them?
No. I've seen people try to grill watermelon, but no, I haven't heard of the lemon juice thing yet.
Yeah, there are, that seems to be, let's see here if I can find this. Lemon juice on watermelon. Here we go. And there's got to be somebody here doing a video on it. Not watermelon recipes. Well, anyway, there was some, I saw some videos on guys doing that, because I spent a lot of time on the food area side of social media.
Yeah.
And last week I saw a lot of videos, people doing the lemon, actually squeezing a little bit of lemon on watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried that last night, because while I was at Winn-Dixie, I bought a watermelon.
Yay.
I was not impressed.
Oh,
I ended up throwing away the lemon after about the third. I tried it like 3 different times. I ended up throwing away the lemon. I was not impressed by the flavor of it. Maybe some people would like it. It just wasn't something that. Yes, I like sushi. My wife doesn't, but I do. That's one. Well, it's gone out of business. There was a Oriental restaurant that had the where they grilled the food right there in front of you, and the guy put on the show while he was cooking it.
Like Benihana. Okay.
Right. Okay. But they also had a sushi bar.
Ooh.
So whenever we were there eating, I would stop by the sushi bar and order up the sushi. They would make it for me right there in front of me. And then I would take it on downstairs to where they had the seating. And while we were waiting on that, I'd sit there and eat my sushi.
Oh, cool.
So, and the wife would just sit there and look at me. Man.
Like, I don't want to eat that, but I'm mad you're eating.
Right.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Right. And how dare you eat when I can't?
Yes. We're on a date. We're supposed to eat together.
And it's like, this is the only time I can get this.
Yeah.
I absolutely refuse to buy prepackaged sushi.
And that's not even real sushi. Let's be real.
That's it. Now, I'm tempted, though, because out there at Sam's Club, they've got guys making this stuff right there in front of you and boxing it up.
Well, I mean, if they make it in front of you, you could grab one.
I'm tempted to grab, but they want $20 for 12 pieces.
No.
So I'm saying
it would have to be really good.
Is that really worth it? And it's Sam's Club, and that's one of the few things they won't give you a sample of.
Yeah.
I don't know how Costco does it, because you guys have Costco, we don't.
I don't think they give out samples of the expensive shit, so kind of lost there.
I mean, Sam's Clubs, they got free samples all around the store, around the food area of the store. I haven't been fishing in, God, it's probably been 15 years since the last time I've been fishing.
I've never been fishing.
I'm I'm not that great at saltwater fishing, honestly.
Okay.
But put me on a medium-sized lake or overgrown pond
Look at you.
and in a boat, and I will. My back when I had my boat and before I got married, that boat never came. I mean, the trailer never came off the back of my truck because I would. Oh, catfish, yes, catfish and bass. I could. I would stop in and go fishing before going to work some mornings, or if I woke up really early, or I'd stop in and go fishing on my way home. There's one day I was out in the lake and it was starting to drizzle and such, and I just kept right on fishing, no problem. Then the skies got really dark and it quit. It quit raining, but the skies got black.
Oh no!
So I pulled on up in and got the boat back up on the trailer, and the local yokel pulled in there and he goes, "What the hell are you doing here?" Yada yada. He's cussing me out and everything. I'm going, what's going on? He goes, I've been out fishing for the past few hours. What's going on? He goes, "Don't you know we got damn tornadoes happening around here right now?"
No,
No. I've been out in my boat for the last 4 or 5 hours
with no radio.
No radio, no cell phone, no nothing. I mean, I didn't even have a cell phone at the time. I'm just out there enjoying the peace and quiet of being the only boat on the water.
Robinson Curry, so primitive as can be.
Now, there were water fountains, which is nothing more than a tornado made up of water spouts popping up all around the area that I was in, and I had no clue about it.
Damn.
I used to eat the fish out of Lake Erie when I was a kid there, Willie.
Oh my God.
We'd go up there, go fishing Lake Erie on occasion. Lake Erie's supposed to be cleaned up now. I mean, ever since the Cuyahoga River caught on fire, God, when did that happen? The Cuyahoga River fire. I remember that happening. Cuyog. No, that's not right. $1969. Yes. The river itself actually caught on fire. The water was so dirty, so polluted. And that really steamrolled the cleaning up of the rivers and Lake Erie.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
1969, I was 9 years old when that happened.
Oh.
So I remember that happening. Boom. It's like I remember the Kent State shootings. But yeah, the waters there though should be. But your dad was born that year. Wow. Uh, I didn't realize how much younger than I am you were. Of the 22 killer. Who? That rings a bell, but I don't. I'm. The 22 caliber killer. Oh wow. Buffalo, New York. Christopher Gerard or Joseph Gerard Christopher. He killed 12 African American men and boys and wounded numerous others with a 22 rifle. What a sick son of a gun. Oh, sick is right. He was a paranoid schizophrenic. Oh, he tried to admit himself into the Buffalo Psychiatric Care in September of 1980. The psychiatric center staff told him he was not a danger to himself and others, so could not be admitted.
Wow. He killed a bunch of people, but he's not a danger to others?
14 days after he left the center, the killings begin.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow. Killed 3 black men and 1 boy in 36 hours with a 22 caliber sawed-off Ruger 1022 semi-automatic and concealed in a brown paper bag. Just think if that. Okay, this was after the ACLU filed the lawsuits and started downsizing mental health the mental hospitals. So
make asylums great again.
Yeah, well, there are people who need to be in them, but they need to be ran better than what they were. A lot of them need to be ran, but they need to be ran better than a lot of them were back in the day. So they, the Nurse Ratchet wasn't a totally made up character.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So, but those places were and are expensive to run, and they are for-profit centers.
Well, everything's for profit now, even jails.
Your first piercing is going to be a lobotomy.
Oh man, I'll tell you, every time I hear about lobotomies, all I can think of is Suddenly Last Summer. You really got to see that movie one day. It's an old black and white one.
Suddenly Last Summer?
Elizabeth Taylor, man. And Katharine Hepburn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have. Okay, now I remember it. I have seen almost everything Elizabeth Taylor made.
Oh my God.
She was
Yeah.
A Southern Gothic mystery based on the 1958 play by Tennessee Williams. Man, he turned out some
Insane shit.
yeah. Elizabeth Taylor, Katharine Hepburn, and Montgomery Clift. Yeah.
It was a really good movie.
Yes, it was.
You saw it already?
Yeah. Now that
Oh,
I,
okay.
yeah, now that
Predator
I'm
gets
actually,
cannibalized. It was beautiful.
well, you know, when you have those three actors, Elizabeth Taylor, Montgomery Clift, and Katharine Hepburn, all in the same movie.
And they all dislike each other. It's like, well, I mean, not
You
Montgomery Clift, but those two, man.
you
Oof.
absolutely have to see that. I mean, that's a somebody of my age. That's a movie you absolutely have to see.
Then
Just for those three actors being in it.
honestly, her version of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof was the best version. No, what's his name? The guy from Heart to Heart. What's his name? I know you know who I'm talking about. Robert
Yeah,
something. Okay.
yeah,
He did a version of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof in the 80s. It was him and Natalie Wood. And
right.
it was
Robert,
actually, I know. I can't remember
yeah,
his fucking last name now. But yeah, he wasn't great in it. And the ending looked super creepy the way he stared into the camera. And when you know how Natalie Wood died, it just made it worse. He was not great in that movie. But then I don't know. I think they might have played up the whole Brick was gay for his buddy kind of point
right.
there in that one.
That's one of the few movies by Paul Newman with Paul Newman in it that I did not like.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I am not a fan of this movie.
Honestly, him and Elizabeth Taylor had a really great back and forth chemistry that just when they argued, it was great.
Right.
The
I
mom in that one, I know I'd seen her in something, and I don't remember what I'd seen her in. It might have been Star Trek, but I honest to God do not remember what I'd seen her in. But I felt so bad for her.
So yeah, I mean, my probably my favorite Paul Newman movie. Um,
It's gonna be the prison one, Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke. You're exactly 100% right.
I never saw it, but somehow I just knew. Yeah, okay.
But
I gotta
then I
see
mean,
that.
it's got so many great actors in it.
Mhm.
I mean, that is an ensemble cast like for that time period
Okay.
that you would never. I mean, let's see. Uh, Cool Hand Luke. Okay, Paul Newman, George Kennedy, Strother Martin, J.D. Cannon, Lou Antonio. Where is he? The guy that oh played the dad in the Waltons.
I never watched that, but I kind of have an idea who you're talking about.
Okay, I mean he's in it. So Cool Hand Luke's got content advisory. You're kidding me.
Well, I'm sure it does now. I mean, you can't have a fight without the rating changing or
Oh,
something.
several men in a shower shot from the
Oh my God.
waist up.
Are you
Men in
fucking
chain
kidding me?
gang working shirtless. Oh yeah, there is the car washing scene.
Do I want to know? Is it going to be like Deliverance?
A woman in a tight, thin dress washes a car. As she bends over, her cleavage is shown.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Seriously.
She's very, very sensually washing her car in front of these chain gangers.
She's doing that shit on purpose.
Oh,
But,
yeah. Oh, you see somebody's bare butt as they're walking to the shower. Or no. He's being
okay.
put in. He's being put in the hot box, and you see his butt. Okay. And you see Paul Newman's bare butt.
Oh my God.
So let's see. Profanities, son of a bitch is used, and a few mild profanities. Some characters are seen smoking. Smoking cigarettes is put in here as alcohol and drugs. So, but yeah, I'm who I'm trying to remember who it was that played John Boy's dad in The Waltons because he's in it. Okay, but Joanne Fleet's probably the woman in the dress. Oh, here's the scene.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Here, I'll share. This is
Yeah, well, you're not
there
wrong.
there's a still from the movie, the car wash scene.
God damn it.
So
Yeah,
let's
no, man.
okay. Let's see. YouTube should have a clip of that. Uh, yep, they do. There are so many. I mean, uh, famous scenes in that movie. Uh, Here we go. Let me shut the audio off just in case.
Yeah, I believe what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Eight.
This bitch.
He put on his sunglasses to see and takes them off so he can see better.
Mm.
There's J.D. Cannon in the background there. J.D. Cannon is one of those actors that really should have done better than what he did.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what passed for a sex scene back in the day. He's sitting there going, Lucille, Lucille. Let's see here. Another 30 seconds of washing the car wash scene.
Ew. Tacky bitch.
She's just using her boobs there to wash the car.
Oh my god. You're such a guy. Jeez.
Now that is not my favorite scene from the movie, though. The egg eating contest is my favorite scene. Where Newman bets he can eat, I think it's 50 hard-boiled eggs.
Ew.
And nobody can eat 50 hard-boiled eggs. That's impossible to eat 50 hard-boiled eggs. And it's like, no.
Willie, you're right. Not a fat body in sight.
Yeah, I was right. It's 50. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, Porky's. Nah.
I saw parts of it and I didn't like it. It wasn't for me.
No, up until the first half of the movie was funny. Then it just started getting.
That movie was too long, wasn't it?
It just started getting boring.
That's kind of how I felt about Stripes. I mean, a good time to end it would have been at the military graduation.
Right. Oh, exactly. Exactly. After the where Bill Murray's singing the cadence.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
And then that was probably the last good part of the movie.
Mm-hmm. That's my point.
After that, the movie just sort of went downhill.
It just got too many plots and dragged out, and you know.
And I didn't even bother watching Porky's 2.
They were not fun movies for me. But then again,
nah,
I'm not the target audience. So
no, you're not the targeted audience.
I was little when they came out, so.
So what other good? Let's see here. So what do you think of 7 Days 1.0?
I've been watching it a lot, but I haven't really had a chance to play it. And I'm paranoid, so I don't like playing shit like that by myself. I'm gonna find somebody, so I'm not too worried about it. But I spent most of yesterday trying to get GTA to work, and it turned out I had a very common error and I had to get customer service to finally help me fix it. So, but yeah, I tested it last night, and yeah, it was running great, and it actually got me into a server faster than it normally did. So that's what I'll be playing later. Um, I mean, after my nap, I'm not skipping my nap today. So yeah, um, I do like watching other people play 1.0, and I know eventually I'm gonna find somebody to play it with. So I'm excited about it. I really
I'm
am.
like I haven't made it all the way through to the first horde night.
Fortnite. Okay.
Uh, I know the first time I turned it on, and I'm heading over to the first trader,
Yeah.
and I go by a truck with a bed on it, or pulling a trailer. And next thing
Okay.
I know, I've got like 15 crawlers coming after me, and all I got's a club. I'm sitting there going,
Crawlers are the
no,
easiest ones.
not with a club.
Just hit them
Uh,
one. Oh, were
uh,
you surrounded like a
yes,
circle?
yes,
Oh, so you couldn't hit them, bop them, and run off.
no, and I had no parkour skills to jump over them or nothing else. I ended up dying very quickly.
Yeah, they'll munch on you, man. I oh, honestly, I just wish I could get into your game so I could help you out because I'm
So
a helper.
they it was fun. I mean, I
Until you
enjoyed it.
die.
I sat there and watching Jawoodle play is a ball.
Him and Ranting Monkey do some interesting stuff with traps and everything. And
A monkey doesn't play anymore. I don't think.
um,
I don't.
I,
I haven't seen him play 1.0 yet.
I saw him like a few months ago, I think, but I haven't really been watching a lot of
Well,
playthroughs lately.
that's because he won't play solo.
He plays
He,
solo.
does he? Because
Uh huh.
he's playing with Satsu, to
He
where he
has.
can sit there and do the building while Satsu's doing everything else.
I've seen him play solo though.
So, but nah, it's that 7 days. I really want to get back into playing it
I
and
do
start
miss the.
and trying to play it every day so that I can at least get through like a day 21 horde night.
Yeah, I miss playing with you though. Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's hard. It's hard finding somebody I trust not to destroy my
that
shit when I want to play with someone.
yeah, it had was it you, Raltz, and I were playing there for a
No,
while,
it would. Yeah, and Scott. No, Rolf didn't really like the game. Scotty and I, and you.
right?
Scotty and I
And
don't speak anymore.
oh, okay.
I don't know why. He gets weird every once in a while and disappears, and I'm sick of that shit. I am. No, I had too many time people just fucking disappear, and I'm only talked to when I'm useful, and I'm fucking done with that. Like you can disappear on me once, but you better have a really good fucking explanation when you come back, or no, I'm done.
They last night for dinner, the wife picked out a recipe called for riced cauliflower.
Okay, that's a thing. Do you not like rice cauliflower?
I haven't found a way to prepare it yet that I enjoy it.
Okay.
And so I went ahead and made this up, and it called for a Philly cream cheese, sour cream, cheddar cheese mixture
That sounds interesting, but with rice?
with a kielbasi. Take kielbasi, slice it up, cook it, then cook up your pull that out of the pan and cook up some this cauliflower rice with some garlic, salt, and pepper. Then mix everything together, and then put this cheese mixture on top of it and bake it.
That's a lot of cheese, it sounds like. I don't know, man.
And sour cream, Philly cream cheese, and
Cheddar.
cheddar
Shredded cheddar.
cheese.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I mean, I like Philly cream cheese,
Yeah, me too.
and I like sour cream on my potatoes
I love it on my burritos and my
and
chimichangas, man.
right. But this
Not, yeah.
cauliflower, we were sitting there eating dinner, and the wife's going, "Well, what do you think? What do you think?" Because she likes the cauliflower rice pizzas. They use cauliflower rice instead of pizza dough.
Okay, that's new. Okay.
And well, it's keto, people that don't
Ah,
want to eat flour.
carbs. Okay.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know. I like
or people
flour
who
though.
can't eat, their
Celiac.
right, the
Okay.
gluten, can't eat anything made with flour. So and I told her, I said, well, I think this would be better with yellow rice instead of
Yeah,
rice
actual fucking
cauliflower,
rice.
and then leave out this Philly cream cheese stuff and just mix the kielbasa in with the regular rice. And yeah, I think that'd be really good.
I do that actually with the what do you call it? The Garcia sausages.
Right.
Oh, I fucking love those. I'll pair it with red beans and rice or yellow rice.
Put cottage cheese in a baked potato, Wiley? No, no. I
Okay,
am not
now,
ruining my baked potato by adding cottage cheese to it.
okay, do you just not like cottage cheese in general?
No, I like cottage cheese. I mean, I eat cottage cheese with some berries or something like that mixed in with it, some pepper.
I like it with pineapple sometimes.
Okay, but and there we do have a couple recipes I like that calls for cottage cheese.
Okay, I will share something with you though. I've seen people use it as a substitute for ricotta if their brand of ricotta is not in the store when they're making
Um,
lasagna.
right, and yeah, that I've
It's a
seen
good
that too.
substitute.
And you're right, it is a good substitute for ricotta cheese.
Yeah, Willie, but we talk about movies and books too, though. So,
Yeah.
and it's only on Fridays.
But yeah, cottage cheese on my baked potatoes.
I
I'll
don't
try
know.
it.
It,
In fact, I bought some bacon potatoes yesterday because I
okay,
plan on doing some all the way baked potatoes.
I would only use cottage cheese on a baked potato if there was something alongside of it to like improve the flavor, like either a little bit of cheddar or maybe some tomato sauce or something that because cottage cheese by itself is really fucking bland. Let's be
Right.
real.
It
I
has
love
no
it.
flavor.
It's a little salty and I love it, but it's not something you want to put on something else by itself. It's too fucking bland. I will say that the first time I saw it as a substitute for ricotta, it was in a boxed lasagna I bought. If you're buying a boxed lasagna, you want the actual fucking ingredients and not cheap substitutes. I was really mad because I figured it out by the texture and by actually pulling the noodle back and seeing it. Whereas when my friends did it, they mashed the cottage cheese so it didn't have a cottage cheese texture. You couldn't tell.
Okay,
But
separate the curds and then halfway through baking the potatoes.
I mean, I get it. I just wouldn't
Okay.
I just wouldn't do it by myself any more than I would sticking ricotta cheese in it.
No, I hate to ruin a baked potato by doing that, though.
I wouldn't say it ruins it, but I don't think it helps it any.
Right.
I would do a mix of cottage cheese and cheddar maybe, or mozzarella or something.
Well, I bought an extra block of cheddar cheese to go with the potatoes.
I don't think ricotta is really watery. It's more creamy. Yeah, if you're draining the cottage cheese, yeah, it would hold together. See, that's what I'm talking about. You can't just put it in there by yourself. You got to put something, and you're talking about pepperoni now. That could work.
Yeah.
That was my only point, was that it can't go by itself. I mean, I'm sure it's great with other stuff. Like, you put sour cream and you put chives with it, or cheddar or chili or something. You don't put sour cream by itself on a potato.
Oh no, then
See?
when I do up these baked potatoes, I've got some bacon, and I'm going to caramelize some onion.
See, the only thing I wouldn't like on a baked potato would be bacon.
Oh, really?
Oh, I bought a can of soup. Actually, that wasn't the soup I intended to get, but they substituted. It was potato and bacon. And it was really weird. Like, it had a really weird tang because it had the potato skins and the bacon in there. And I think the skins really affected the taste. I don't know. It was just a really weird experience. It wasn't great.
Yeah, Willie, I like habaneros too. It's just,
No thanks.
I hate to say it, but I can't handle the heat like I did even 3 years ago.
No.
I uh, I can't handle the heat of habaneros and ghost peppers like I could 3 years ago. For me to be able to still enjoy it, habaneros is on the high end of what I can handle and still enjoy.
I want to actually taste my food.
So
You put too much pepper, you're not going to taste your food anymore. You're just going to taste pepper.
oh, but fresh cracked pepper is so good.
Like, I like peppercorns. I don't like all these freaking scalding hot peppers in my food. And I know
Oh
Indian
no,
food's supposed to be the hottest thing ever, but you're not tasting all the great stuff like the cumin and the coriander powder and the masalas and stuff.
and I tell you, I have never had hot, spicy hot Indian food. It's always been spicy, but not mind blowing hot. It's just a lot of spices with unusual flavors. And when I
Man.
say unusual, uncommon to the Western palate.
Right. Right.
It's like those videos of Brits coming to the U.S. and going to barbecue places in Nashville or down in Texas, Dallas,
Hi,
Houston.
Digi. Digi's leaving us.
All right. Well, you have a good day at work, Digi. Enjoy yourself. Oh, I keep oyster sauce in my refrigerator for over rice.
I've never had it, and that's something I've been hearing a lot of the last year, for Chinese food, and I feel like I should be getting some
And,
rice wine and stuff like that.
and over my ramen noodles. I've got to find a healthier ramen noodle that doesn't cost an arm and a leg.
Well, I mean, in small doses, it's okay. I don't know.
Mom Fuko is probably the best out there,
I still
but
got to try that.
it's like $1.50, $1.60
That's actually decent.
per serving. I think.
Yeah, that's actually really decent.
Let's see, what's a Mom Fuko going for now?
I don't know. All I saw, I didn't divide it by portion. I saw that package was like $45. I'm like, I can't justify
Well,
that.
that's that
I
package
know.
just got 5 things inside of it,
I know. I
and
I
then
didn't divide it, but
and
that's a
then
lot
it's
of
a
money.
and supposedly it's 2 servings per package.
Right.
So that'd be $2.50 a pack, $2.50 per serving.
I totally get it. That's a lot of money
So
to spend in one shot for noodles. For me, I'm poor, so um, eventually I'm gonna do it, just not right now.
okay, here we go. 13.22 now
For how many servings?
for 5 packages.
Wow. Okay, I
So
mean
you're
it's
still
still not
talking
bad.
you're still talking. Oh, the $45 one is for 15 packages.
Yeah, so it's $3 each. Um, okay, it's not that I'm not saying it's a bad price just for all at
Right.
one time. Plus I don't have a lot of storage. A tiny apartment.
Yep.
And I gotta
Uh,
rotate my hurricane supplies and get rid of some of this stuff.
but they are about the healthiest of those that you're going to find.
Okay.
You know, um, I don't know if a soy and scallion. Oh, that's new.
That sounds good because I like scallions. Oh, wait a minute. They're not talking soy sauce. They're talking soy. Um,
Yeah,
not sure.
soy and scallion noodles. No, it's soy sauce.
Oh, okay. Okay. It had me worried. I'm not going to lie.
Now they
Yeah,
got soy
whatever.
sauce with them.
Okay.
That's interesting. Soy and scallion.
It does sound good to me because I'll put soy sauce on anything, man.
Then they got the spicy soy. Yeah, that Momofuku.
Yeah,
Don't ask me to pronounce that. It's Japanese.
it's fine. Oh, oh no.
I was watching a video of a guy. He was drinking a bottle of Oriental Asian bottled drink, and it had a ball in the very
Oh,
top of
I
it.
love that shit. It's ramen. Oh my god, I love that. The melon one.
And he he was sitting there, but see this, there was no English on the bottle at all. It was all whatever.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there. I don't know what kind of Chinese this is. I don't know if it's Japanese, Chinese, Koreanese, or what it is. But how in the hell are you supposed to drink this with that damn ball up there and then
It
bottleneck?
comes it comes with the bottle opener. You just take that off and then turn it upside down and pop it over the ball and it falls into the it's a cool gimmick. I love it. But the taste hey, 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 uh-uh.
I have
Yeah.
never seen. I've
It's at
never
Walmart.
tried live octopus.
Oh my god, no. See, I just lost all respect for you because that's a fucking horrible thing. Could you imagine being on somebody's plate and someone's picking you up with a pair of sticks to put you in their mouth and chew on you?
Didn't they
No,
have a woman suffocate because she ate the octopus wrong,
I don't know.
and it ended up killing her?
I don't know, but it sounds like something that would happen.
Let's see here. Woman dies eating octopus wrong. Death from eating live octopus. Here we go. Oh no, that was. Oh, he had a heart attack.
Oh no.
The guy had a heart. It was a guy who was started choking on the live octopus and had a heart attack. So, 82-year-old man in South Korea. Oh, wait. According to data from Seoul Fire and Disaster Headquarters, 3 individuals have died from asphyxiation from eating live octopuses between 2007 and 2012. Wow. I don't know if I'd want to even that that just don't look right. I'm sorry. What?
Wouldn't call it is dinner.
Oh. No, no.
Oh, that's fucking awful. No.
Have that thing squirming in your stomach?
No. That's fucking huge. I couldn't swallow anything that big whole. Why? No, and it has eyes. It's looking at you. Fuck that. No. Maybe their food is playing with them. No.
Ah. No, no, no. I prefer my food at least dead
No, fuck
and
that. It's trying
usually
to get off the
cooked.
plate. No, you're having a stare down with your food. No. Fuck that. All that. These are thinking creatures. No.
No, I want nothing to do with that. Sorry, I am not going to eat.
It's not even a raw issue that it's staring at you and that's the last thing it sees. No. I can't. No, fuck that. And this guy looks like he's practically drooling over it. Oh, no, no, please don't. I can't. I'm minimizing this.
All right, I've stopped it.
I can't fucking. No, that's horrible. That is so inhumane. I don't care. Oh, it's their culture. Fuck their culture. It's inhumane.
You're right. A retarded genius. You're right. It's fresh, but that's where the train tracks just happened to take us here today. We started talking about baked potatoes, and somehow or another we ended up talking about eating live octopus.
Yeah, how did we end up here? Like we were talking about Cool Hand Luke not 5 minutes ago.
Oh. Yeah. I'm on that third
I'm in a
book.
call.
I'm on the third book there, the Amos Decker series.
Okay.
And it just took a twist. I'm in the last couple hours of it, and it just took a twist I did not see coming. So I am really looking forward. I'll probably finish listening to it today while I'm working on dinner. Your place is on fire, on smoke from the fire? What fire are we talking about? And do you have a fire cloth or a way of getting out of that fire? You have oxygen mask around. That's something the wife wanted me to buy. She found a place that had it on sale. They're like 15 minutes of oxygen, and they've got their own little built-in mask. And yeah, I know you're always in smoke therapy token.
Hey, hey. Oh my god.
But she wanted me to buy a couple of those to put into our emergency kit, and I'm like, why? And the time it would take us to grab them out of our emergency kit, the emergency it'd be over one way or another.
Hey, don't even say it like that. Oh my god. Just leave the fucking house, dude. I don't want to use my extinguisher yet. I can't. That's actually a good thing, Lily, having a fire extinguisher and everything.
The only room I don't have a fire extinguisher in is the bathrooms and the living room.
Well, yeah, you got water in the bathroom. You can just pour water on it. You know, about to head out with the birds. Instead of typing, you're about to head out. Fucking go. I don't want to see you in the news later. YouTube addict, perishes in house fire because he was talking about leaving and wouldn't leave.
What about that? The sort of reminds me of that story about that guy that's sitting there playing a video game in an arcade. And he was there for, I don't know, what, 60 some odd hours and died.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now, this is a woman at a bank's headquarters, Wells Fargo. Okay, let me back this up. And come to the search portion. Here we go. This woman at a Wells Fargo clocked in on a Friday. She died and was still in her desk 4 days later before somebody found her.
Oh my God.
60 years old.
She probably had a quiet heart attack or something, and nobody checked on her to see if she was still working.
The 60-year-old Wells Fargo clocked into her office on Friday. 4 days later, she was found dead in her cubicle.
Oh, God. Wait, I thought it was office. Like, I could understand an office person, but that means the cleaning crew is really lazy and didn't clean her office. But a cubicle, there's no excuse.
She scanned in at 7 a.m. on the 16th. And she was pronounced dead at 4:55 p.m. 4 days later. Wow. How did not at least security? Now, listening to it's not in this article here, but the reason why they realized that they found her was her boss had sent her an email and she didn't respond. So his boss emailed someone else to go see why she didn't answer his email.
Yeah, he couldn't even be bothered to walk across the building to go talk to her. What an asshole.
And that's when they found she had died. She had not been, Nobody noticed that she had been there over the weekend. Security, when they did their rounds, did not see her there over the weekend. Notice her. All right. So evidently that cubicle was one that somebody broke in and wanted to hide. That'd be the place to hide at. Whoever handles their time clock didn't notice that she didn't clock out for 4 days. Didn't clock out to go home on Friday afternoon,
I'm a mute. I'm
Saturday
sorry.
or Sunday. I'm sorry, what was that, Ramen? Oh.
Okay, sorry.
I mean,
Yeah, that's really fucking awful. That would be me. I don't have cats, so that would be me. Nobody's noticing I'm fucking dead. I don't have cats meowing over my body. It's just me in the office dead. Yeah. This is why I work from home. At least my kids would notice.
you have to wonder if her relatives are going to be suing Wells Fargo and what kind of
Well,
lawsuit they could bring.
even if they noticed on day one, I mean, if it was a heart attack or a stroke or something, there's a pretty good chance she wouldn't have gotten to the hospital in time, even if they noticed while it was happening anyway. So, honestly,
but
the best you could,
I'm just saying though, but to have her dead body sitting there for 4 days, 4
The
days at
best,
the desk.
yeah, but you can just at least hope that it was painless if nobody noticed. Oh my god, I can't. I'm sorry.
That's something else I haven't done in decades is burn leaves. I bag them up and put them in the trash can for waste management to haul away, or Uncle Mike's waste, or whoever it is.
I like the smell of burning leaves. I miss that. That poor lady. I feel so bad for him.
But see, I don't miss raking them up. That's why I bought that contraption that rakes them up for you and puts them into a catch basin in the back. Okay. Ouch. That's. It sounds like your kids are having fun there, Ramen. They're
I'm
having a good day.
sorry.
No,
Yeah, they really are.
no.
I can't even
No.
scold her because I'm laughing at her.
Hey, as long as they're having a good time. I mean,
Stop it. It's morning. We know this. That's when the best cartoons are on.
are there any good cartoons anymore?
Okay, I can't say anymore though, because she's actually watching Rugrats, which is, not new anymore. Yeah. Yeah,
Is
she
that
likes
still
Rugrats.
is that still around?
I don't
Or
know.
is it
She's
just
watching,
repeats?
I think it's repeats. She's watching it off YouTube or something. So
Okay.
she
I
also
ran
has a
across this channel that has nothing but the old Bugs Bunny, Bugs
oh,
Bunny, Daffy Duck cartoons
I
from
used to love Looney Tunes.
back in the 50s and 60s,
That's when that was the best time.
and
I liked The Witch.
the stuff that they got away with saying back then
Uh-huh.
would never fly today.
Nope. Hell, half the stuff they banned Peppy, let's be real.
Did they ban Pepe Le Pew?
Years ago.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Why?
okay, I'm gonna be
Because
real
he
with
was
this.
always chasing the cat with the white paint down his back.
Yeah, I mean that was basically
Oh,
all he ever did.
were they saying he was a sexual molester?
They weren't going that far, but it was okay. Even as a kid, I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, I did give him a side eye. He was fun though, but when it was reversed, it was worse because he was using his words and trying to get away from her. Yeah, I don't know. It was a little. I mean, it was funny, but yeah, that wasn't right, yo. They shouldn't have banned him over that shit. I love Pepe. He was one of my favorites.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like they got rid of uh dang it now, what the
Pepe Le Pew? Not
no
Pep.
no
I mean,
no no
no,
the little
Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez, right?
Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
speedy little Mexican. How you gonna be angry about that?
Because they had Slowpoke Gonzalez there too,
They
his
did. Oh,
cousin.
that's right. That's right.
So you had Speedy and Slowpoke.
I love that. That was like all those cartoons were great. You know what characters though that I really loved and they only made like one or two appearances was the witch and that
Yeah.
big furry guy with the feet that were together. He was on the
Yes.
heart-shaped.
Yes.
You only saw those two characters like once or twice, and that was it.
Well, they're Halloween time characters.
Yes, and they never made new ones. But I love that little witch so much.
Yeah,
La,
that
la,
witch
la, la,
was
la.
that Hansel and Gretel witch.
Acapulco.
Yeah, so those were great.
La, 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 Hocus Cadabra. And he just kept turning himself into shit while singing that song. I loved it.
That she was in a couple of them. Witchy
Mhm.
Poo, no, not Witchy Poo. Witchy Poo was the little girl witch.
Oh, I was thinking of one of those Sid Croft things, Witchy Poo. I didn't know.
Uh,
Now I'm thinking of the Bugaloos. They don't make shows like the Bugaloos anymore. Everything's animated now. The Bugaloos, the Bugaloos, here, there, and everywhere.
what was the uh, there's Sid and Marty Croft.
Man, they had some good stuff.
Yeah, they really did.
I liked Sigmund the Sea Monster. I always felt so bad for him with his evil brothers. That and wait, Bugaloo, Sigmund the Sea Monster.
Sid and Marty Croft shows. Here we go.
I was little when that came out though, and then when I got big enough to actually watch it, I was in school, and I'd
Oh,
come home and it would be ending.
HR Puffin
Puffin.
stuff.
I never got to see that.
Oh man, that was so weird.
I always kind of wanted to watch it, and I never got to.
Oh, the banana splits is what I was thinking of.
That's oh, what was that movie? Willy's Wonderland, Nick Cage. It's very like the animatronics are very like the banana splits. You should see that movie. I don't think Nick Cage utters a single word in that fucking movie. You know how you have the mute protagonist in some games, like games
Right.
like that's who he is, literally. You need to see that fucking movie. It is a good movie. Like I've been seeing a lot of Nick Cage movies lately, you know, a lot of it older stuff, but you know, some new stuff. And I gotta say the only one I've been disappointed in so far was Retirement Plan. The trailers looked really good.
Right.
And the parts of the movie were good, but most of it was meh. Like they showed the best parts of the movie in the trailers.
Yeah, unfortunately that happens way too often.
And I'm actually surprised because Nick Cage, you know, I like watching him. He's fun. But yeah. Nah,
With Nick Cage, about every other movie that he makes is great.
I would have gone closer and said 75 or 95% because I like The Color of Night. It was that Lovecraftian thing, I
Right.
really loved it. It was really good. The Willy's Wonderland thing. Oh my god, it's very Five Nights at Freddy's meets whatchamacallit, Banana Splits.
Right.
It's very good. Like, yeah, you really need to see those too. Oh, what did
Um,
we watch last night? Oh, like I said, Evil, and there was another one, Equilibrium, but that was somebody else. It was Christian Bale. And I saw Logan for the first time like a couple weeks ago, so yay.
Now, this movie, what, Long Legs,
I
that
haven't seen it
he's
yet.
that he's in, I'm kind of. It's like, well,
I'm not looking forward to
he's
it.
sort of due for a good movie, but it's a horror flick, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, I like his horror flicks. I just don't think I'm gonna like that one.
So,
I'm kind of iffy.
but like Face Off was a good movie.
I have to see that.
Um, the Con Air I enjoyed.
I need to see that too.
His what was it where he stole the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of it.
You know, those were two good movies for the National Treasure.
Thank you.
So those weren't bad movies. They were fun. The first Ghost Rider movie was good. The second one was horrible. The one where you could see 30 seconds in the future, I enjoyed.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of it, but the one where he's the cop, I thought was absolutely horrible.
He did that one where he won the lottery ticket with was it Bridget Fonda?
Okay.
I forgot the name of it. Rosie Perez was in it too, and he won the lottery ticket and he split it with the waitress because he didn't have the money to give her a
Okay.
tip. It can happen to you. I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was that. Okay, I don't think. Yeah, it could happen to you. I don't think I've ever seen the whole movie,
It was a decent movie. It
but it
just
looked
wasn't an
like it was
adventure movie.
a decent movie. So I'm still trying to think of the one where he's the cop, and I mean, just absolutely horrible. I mean, he was a crooked cop, I guess,
Okay.
and the Lord of War wasn't bad.
Oh, I never even heard of that one.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Yeah,
He was in that?
Yeah, that was he was in that as Nicholas Coppola.
I'm
He, it
I
was
don't know who he
Brad.
played.
It was Brad's bud.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, let's see here.
I think Sean Penn stole that movie.
I do not. Mm. Oh, The Rock. I forgot he was in The Rock. That was a good movie. Yeah,
Okay.
96, he had 3 good movies in a row. The Rock, Con Air, and Face Off.
He talks like a little baby.
City of Angels is the one I
Oh,
may
that
be
is
thinking
so
about.
depressing. That was the most depressing fucking movie. He was good in it, but no.
He talks like a baby. Man gets
No, it was the next one, Snake Eyes.
Oh,
Nicolas Cage as detective investigating political assassination at a boxing match in Atlantic City. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I mean, I just did not like that movie at all. I never saw Gone in 60 Seconds. A lot of these I've never seen.
yeah, same.
Matchstick Men, never even heard of that one, from 2003.
The Wicker Man remake. Not
Oh,
the bees.
I've got no interest in seeing that.
He just that last scene just makes me laugh so hard. Not the bees.
Yeah, the original Ghost Rider movie I thought was really done well. The second one absolutely sucked.
Okay.
It was horrible, but then it was all filmed. It's all filmed overseas because he couldn't get couldn't get the backing to do it in the States. So yeah, it was a horrible movie, and I'm a Ghost Rider fan, so
So it's not even bad enough to be good.
you're right.
That's sad.
Man, he puts out he puts out at least a movie every year, it seems like.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so until you start looking it up.
Well, he's got to pay for his he's in Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Oh, that's right. I think he did
Peter
Noir
Parker.
Spider.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Noir, Spider-Man Noir.
I did like that movie a lot. I took the kids to see it. We all loved it.
Huh.
It helped me get over Endgame. I fucking hated Endgame. And I don't know how I feel about Downey being Doctor Doom.
That's going to be interesting.
Fuck Marvel Cinema Universe.
Yeah. So,
Dude.
all right. Dude, what?
No, I think about that movie and my daughter's sitting there going, "It's Iron Man Day," and I got so mad because the audience laughed at her. But when fucking Captain Marvel got yeeted out of the fucking movie entirely by Thanos, I was laughing my ass off, and everybody didn't like it. They were like looking at us like it was the funniest shit I ever seen. I'm not gonna lie, you got this woman all orange in charge. Hold on, what? Oh, here's your water. Oh, I'm gonna kick Thanos' ass, and bam! Like she was not even there anymore. Yeah,
Well, I think that's one time Marvel, the producers of that movie, realized exactly how disliked.
yeah, she was Captain
was.
Blank. She wasn't even Captain Marvel.
And they got rid of, and so they wanted to take care of that
boy or girl?
in a hurry. But
yeah, that was great. That was the best thing.
I've got to leave the house here in 45 minutes.
No, don't leave us. I was just getting into
Life,
my second wind.
life in it is rearing its ugly head and saying you got to do things.
I gotta do stuff too,
So,
and I don't want
well,
to.
see, my new debit card, the chip don't work, so I got to go to the bank and
Oh.
get another new debit card.
You know what? They actually make the card there and hand it to you?
Yeah.
My bank won't do that anymore. And I need a new card, but I don't have my ID, and my mailboxes, they won't bring mail to my mailboxes, and I can't go to the post office and get my mail without my ID. So I'm screwed.
Where's your ID?
It expired.
Well, okay, go down DMV and get a new one.
I need a copy of my lease. Here's the thing, most of my utilities are included in my rent, like the, what do you call it? The electric bill, the water, obviously, and
Right.
some other things. So all I'm really getting is my cable bill and my cell phone bill because I don't have a landline. So I don't I do paperless billing.
Well, print out a copy of your bill.
Okay, I did that. What I don't have is my lease. I haven't gotten a lease in 2 years because my ex-husband owns the apartment. So
Oh,
he just, yeah, that's the one thing I actually need to go get my ID renewed, and I don't have it. That they are non-negotiable on that shit. I got my birth certificate, I got my social security card, I
yeah,
got 2 bills.
yeah. You do have to prove where you live.
I have been telling him now, and they won't take the old, like if I had 3 of my old leases, they won't take those. They want one new one. And I have been telling him for weeks, I need the fucking lease.
Oh crap! I've got to make an appointment to go get a new military ID card too.
See, there you go.
Crap!
See, aren't you glad I'm having this problem?
I got to call out to base and make it. You can't just walk. You can't just go out there and say, "Hey, I need a new ID card anymore." No,
No.
you have to actually schedule an appointment. It's like,
And
you got to be kidding me.
you know what's really fucked up is I can't get mail without my ID, but I can't get my ID anyway but through the mail. So it's a catch-22 and I'm fucked. Yeah.
Have them FedEx it or UPS it to you.
I don't think they'll do that for IDs. I'm pretty sure they'll do it for the couple of credit cards that are getting replaced because of age. So I'm going to try and call them later and see if they'll do that because I need those cards.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to let you go.
All right. Any words of wisdom before we go out of here, Robin?
I got nothing. I have nothing. And if any of y'all go get arrested, do not call me for bail. I got nothing. I'm telling you now.
All right. Well, y'all have a good day. Enjoy the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go eating any live octopuses.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I had put that behind me.
That's absolutely disgusting. Okay. Eating things that are still alive is disgusting. All right. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. Be with the ones you love and love the ones that you are with. Later on.